clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Yeah, that's better. Hi guys, how are we doing? We good? Yeah. So the first thing I should mention is that I'm actually a triple threat. Now, this is a drama context, drama performances. So you might be thinking, triple threat, singing, acting, dancing. Nah. My triple threat is I'm gay, I'm fat, and I'm blind. Well, I say blind, I mean visually impaired, because not all blind people need these, and not all visually impaired people need these. I mean, you could be blind, who knows? Judging by the way she dressed herself, she might be. Who knows? Well, yeah, no one really knows. Well, so I'm not blind, but my parents, now they're blind. I mean, I'm talking needing a guide dog to do your Asda shop blind. That's how blind they are. Sorry, I should clarify, just in case there's anyone in here from Jesmond or the Conservative Party. Asda, it's like a big Waitrose, except everything's much more affordable and you don't need a mortgage. Yeah. So it's really nice growing up with guide dogs in the house. You know, it's a really nice household and that. But there is something really hard about having blind parents, and that is how much more annoying it is teaching them how to use technology, frankly. My mum and her bloody iPhone. So she has this thing on her phone called dictation, speech to text. Some older people might know, I don't know. Anyway, so basically she says what she wants to say and the phone dictates it to her. But she doesn't always get it right. So an instance this would be on Facebook. My Uncle Thomas had just been doing some gardening for us, and she posts on his wall, "Oh Tom, come over, we still have your speed in our shed." Yeah, so there was some very complicated questions asked on Facebook that day. Another one of my cousin, she just posted a picture of her in this lovely new dress. Lovely. My mum comments underneath, "Oh Siobhan, I love your black dick." Not very good at all. And that is just social media. We get into text messages. She texts me going, "Tell the monkey to marry your sister." Okay, I will. She'll be pleased about that. Another one to me going, "Darren, are you coming over today or are you still shitting on the sofa?" I mean, I know I've got IBS, mum, but don't take the piss. So, yeah, but she's just like any other mum in any other regard, you know, gets on about me, a bit about my drinking. She might have a point. But I am on a drama course, so it's pretty much mandatory, isn't it? I mean, especially in Newcastle, you know, piss pots and everything here. So, yeah, I mean, I love going on nights out. I absolutely do. The only thing is, I do have IBS, as I said, so the urge to need to go to the toilet can be quite abrupt and without warning, basically. So, has anyone been into the nightclub called Digital in Newcastle? Did you know? Yeah. So, cramped spaces, loads of people packed in together. This is my night in Digi. Yeah. Woo, 'cause I want it that way. Anyway, yeah, so loads of people cramped in together, and then, oh no. The need to have a shit comes pretty quick. So I'm just winding my way through people, because it's very bad. Oh, yeah, sorry, excuse me. Got missed a shit, sorry, thank you. Yeah. And then when you get to the loo, they are minging, and I feel like Goldilocks and the three fucking bears at this point, because I go into the first door. No toilet paper. Second door. No toilet seat. Third door. Oh, sorry. Enjoy your cocaine. Yeah, and when you do find one, you've got loads of graffiti to read. I'm just sat there going, "Sally's a whore. Jeffrey loves cocks." Does he know? Yeah, so you've got a lot of shit to deal with now, and not just your IBS. Yeah, eventually wind your way back through your friends, you know, you've managed to navigate the maze of the nightclub. And Darren, where have you been all this time? First of all, I had to find fucking Jeffrey, didn't I? But Yeah, I guess that comedy is subjective and it can be found in the most unlikely of places. The most unlikely place I found comedy? My grandma's funeral. So it was my mum's mum who just died, and on the way to the funeral, and the taxi driver has a very unfortunate song stuck in his head. And I'm just, comforting my mum, it's alright, it's alright. I don't know why I'm stroking her hair like one of our guide dogs, but anyway, it's fine. So, like I said, it's a very unfortunate song stuck in this taxi driver's head. All the time, out loud, he's singing, "Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your..." Shut up, my mum's just died. Anyway, yeah, so thank you very much, guys. That is it for the comedy bit, but if you'd like to stick around for a little demonstration I have afterwards, then that would be amazing. You don't have to stay for it, but if you did, then I'd very much appreciate it. What I do have is some goggles that simulate different eye conditions, and I would love it if you tried them on and tried my mobility cane and just do a little demonstration for you guys. So would you be up for that? Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll just take some volunteers from the audience one at a time and show you guys. So I'm going to ditch the microphone at the minute because, as you can tell, I'm pretty loud anyway. I don't need the microphone right now. So this is called a long cane. It's not a fishing rod, it's not a weapon, it's not a bat. These are just some things that I've heard it be called. It's not a blind stick. It is a cane. So how it works is there's a flat bit along the end here. You put your index finger on there. You swipe the cane to the left. You put your right foot forward. You swipe it to the right. You put your left foot forward, and so on. And that's literally just so you don't trip over your own feet, basically. Can I have any volunteers from the audience? Anyone at all?
I think if you need one.
Yeah. It's much more fun than it looks, I promise. So, would you like to have a go with the cane? Just left to the right foot forward, right, left forward. Just round
Right.
here or anywhere you want to go, as long as you don't
So this flat
come
bit.
into the audience. Yeah.
So if I go left,
You put your right foot forward
right.
and right, left foot forward, and that is basically it. Yeah, just natural walking pattern. That's it. And would you like to pick a pair of goggles to try out?
We'll go there. Those look interesting.
These ones. It's funny you should pick these ones first, actually, because loads of people have picked these ones. This is actually to simulate glaucoma. This is the eye condition I have. I don't have it to the severity of this, but I do have it to a certain degree. And this one is much worse. If you just I'll just take you around the table so you don't bang into it now. What can you see?
The odd face out of the glasses.
Yeah, that's because there's no peripheral vision with this eye condition. Loads of people think that blindness is either one thing or the other. There's different variations of it. That's why there's so many goggles on here, because there's so many different eye conditions for people to actually learn about and test out. Would you like to turn and see if you can navigate around with this? So it's the same way, but
So
using the goggles this time.
So-
Yeah. Don't worry, you're completely safe. Yeah,
I didn't step. Jesus.
that's alright. Just take you back to where you started from now. You can take them off now if you want. How was that?
Not very pleasant.
So was it disorientating?
Incredibly, yes.
Yes. But that's just because it's very limited field. Thank you very much, George. Thank you, George. Can we have anyone else? Because there's loads of sets out. If not, that's absolutely fine. Just if someone would like to, or there's loads here to choose from. If anyone wants to, then that'd be great. If not, no. I might have to pick on people. Thank you very much. What's your name? Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. So just the same again with the cane. Flat bit with your index finger. When it goes left, you go right. When it goes right, you go left. Just make sure you have that. Yep. Yep. Yes, that's perfect. And would you like to now pick a pair of goggles to try out, Anthony? ones. No, but I'm just going to read to people what these goggles do because they're all varying differently. I don't know every single one. It was just potluck that we got the glaucoma ones first because that's what I have. So this is patchy vision, common in many sight conditions, but partially in diabetic people who have diabetic-related sight loss. So there's loads of different reasons for sight loss. It can be if you've got a certain condition from birth, you can develop it, and people can just lose their eyesight from different variation reasons. What can you see with these?
I can see yours, but it's blurry and I can see some things better than I can see others.
Right, okay, yes, that has to do with, as I mentioned before, there's variations of sight loss, and it's not just one thing or another. It is, you know, a lottery, and it is on a spectrum. It's like anything else. I mean, just on the way that I guess sometimes sexuality or gender can be on a spectrum, eye condition very much is, and it's not one thing or another. This is patchy vision now. Would you like to have a go at walking around with the cane like before? You just have to open drawer. There we go. And back again. There we go. And if you don't take the goggles off and put your normal glasses back on, that'd be great. What did you think of that experience?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it.
No. So that just gives you, thank you very much. Gives you an idea of what someone with this eye condition will experience. So thank you very much. So thank you. Do we have one more brave person? Just one more. If not, that's absolutely fine, and we'll leave it there. But you can test them out afterwards if you want, because this is the last performance. So, oh yes. Come down, Jane. This is Jane Onfield, so I've got to do this right, otherwise she'll give me a bad mark. Right, so as before, index finger on the flat bit of the cane. When it goes left, you put your right foot forward. As it goes right, you put your left foot forward. Which likes to try it? Index finger on the flat bit. There it is. It's because it's basically the idea is the cane is an extension of your arm, and people often see blind people bumping into things with their cane. They don't need help at that point, basically because the cane is meant to bump into things, so you don't have to. That is just how it works. Would you like to start walking? She's done this before. Thank you very much, Jane. And would you like to try a pair of goggles? So I actually do know what these ones are. Would you like to just come over here? I'll get it just in case, because we're on the go. These ones are foggy, so these ones make sure that everything is out of focus, so you won't be able to focus on anything or see much detail with these glasses. You will be able to see certain things, so a lot of the times you might think, how can a blind person or someone who uses a cane be able to see that? They can, because they can still see certain things, but this one just brings them out of focus. And would you like to try with the cane again? There we go. And just set off walking. Like walking in a snowstorm. That is a very good description of this one, actually. I just make sure you don't bang into the set there, Jane. There we go. So, thank you very much. A big hand for Jane, everybody. Well done, Jane. I think that's all we've got time for today. But thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the comedy. I hope you enjoyed learning about the different eye conditions. And I just hope you've had a laugh, really, and enjoyed yourselves and been a bit educated as well. So thank you guys so much for watching.